Hi everyone, welcome to my kitchen. I'm Juliet and today I'm going to show you how to make some really easy Play-Doh. So we're all staying in, looking for fun things to do, and this is something fun to do with food. Just stuff that you'll have in your cupboards. So I'm going to tell you what you're going to need to make this really fun Play-Doh. You're going to need 130 grams of plain flour, 70 grams of warm water, 40 grams of fine sea salt, 30 grams of vegetable oil, and any food colourings you like. So I've actually been busy making loads of food colourings, so I'm going to show you how to make the dough. All you need to do is pour the salt into your flour, and then just get your fingers and give it a bit of a mix through. And then pour your vegetable oil into the water. And to that, you can either leave it plain white, or I'm going to add some colouring, so I'm going to use some orange. Get a little cocktail stick. And just add that into my water and oil. Then you just need to pour your liquid into the flour mix. And this is the fun bit. Get stuck in with your hands and just bring it together to make a nice dough. Just put it all together, and what you'll see is gradually all of the powdery flour from around the edge will pull together into a squidgy, doughy ball in the middle of the bowl. If you find yours is a little bit dry or a little bit wet, you can add a touch more flour or a bit more water, but this is about the perfect recipe in my view. So once you've got it all together in a ball, pop it onto your surface and just give it a knead between your palms like that, just to bring it all together and make it lovely and pliable. So I've got a bit of marbled food colouring in there, so I'm just going to keep kneading it until it's all one colour. So that's ready. You can see it's nice and squishy. Right, I've been busy making loads of colours. Look at that. So I've made all these in advance, and as you can see, the best way to store it is just wrap it in either cling or just get a jiffy bag, and these will last in the fridge for ages. Just keep them really well wrapped. If you leave them open, they'll dry out. Okay, so now's the fun bit, time to get creative. And I love doing stuff like this because I actually make loads of things out of sugar paste and marzipan and modelling chocolate. I love doing cake decorating, and this is a kind of similar thing. So it's time to start playing. So just have fun with this, and if you make something that goes wrong, it's brilliant because you just screw it up and start again. Okay, so I've got a few things. So you can really work with anything you've got around your house really. So I actually have quite a lot of modelling tools and cookie cutters, so they're fun things to use. But you can use really simple things like cocktail sticks, pizza wheel, you can cut round cups, use knives and forks, straws, or if you like doing a bit of craft, you might have some of these clay modelling tools, so they're really fun as well. I'm going to talk about rolling and cutting. So obviously this is a dough, so one of the things you can do with it is just have a rolling pin and roll and cut out shapes. Because it's Easter this weekend, I'm going to make a chick. So just take some of my yellow Play-Doh. So if it gets a bit sticky, as it would when you're rolling out pastry, you can use a little bit of extra flour. So I'm going to roll it out. And I've got my little chick. I'm just going to cut my shape. There he is. There's his little beak. So I've made some orange earlier. So I'm going to just add a bit of tiny ball of orange and just give him a little beak. Look at that! And then, while I'm here, I'm going to give him some little orange feet. So this is very simple hand modelling. You can roll it into sausages, balls or cones. That's how most shapes start. So I'm just going to do a sausage, make it into a little V, That will do. Give him some little feet. And then lastly, what's he need? Little eyes. I've got my cocktail stick. Perfect, there he is. Little Easter chick. I'm going to just wrap this up so I don't want it to dry out because I should be playing with this for the rest of the day. So hand modelling is really easy. You just need your hands and some really simple tools. Most things start out their origin as a ball, a sausage or a cone. So I'm going to show you how to make a hedgehog. Once you've got it into a sort of rough ball, I'm just going to roll it on one side because I want to do a kind of teardrop shape to give the hedgehog his little face at the front. Let's pop him on the surface there. So that's the beginnings of my hedgehog. It doesn't look very hedgehoggy yet. I'm just going to grab my pair of scissors. So what you need to do is just use your scissors to cut little spikes. So I'm leaving the front clear. There we go. And now I'm just going to give him two little eyes. And I can even give him a tiny, little tiny nose. Smallest ball ever of pink. How cute! Look at him. So I'm just going to move him over there with his friend, little Mr. Chick. The next thing I want to show you is rainbow. So I'm just going to take a couple of pieces of white and just make a cloud. Just use my fingers to make it, give it a bit of shape. So I'm just going to make a few sausages of my different colours to create a rainbow. Make a thin sausage. Just kind of put it down and see sort of how big you need it to be. You can use a knife to trim it. I'm going to get it roughly the sort of size I need. So I'm going to make a rainbow like that. Fancy doing some purple, so you can just like you would if you're doing painting and you're mixing colours, you can just take two colours to make another colour. So I'm just going to make a little bit of purple, so I'm just going to smush together my pink and blue. That's going to give me a lilac, so you can do that with any colours. Rainbow. I'm going to be forming them down like this. So I'll just give them a trim off like that. And like that. A little rainbow. I've got some glitter, some cake glitter. Just going to make my clouds lovely and sparkly. They look lovely, so glittery clouds and rainbows. Okay, so that's your rainbow, chick and your hedgehog. Lastly, now I couldn't be doing Play-Doh without one of my favourite things to make. Can you guess what I'm going to make? I'm going to make a poo emoji. So to make your poo emoji, you need a nice long sausage. So, and then I'm going to taper it off on one end to make the kind of swirly, pointy bit, and then just literally wind it up and just stack it up on top of itself until you've got that peaky bit. I'm going to put two eyes here, so I always get one piece and just break it in half. I'm just going to make two balls. I need to put one there, another one there. And then the smiley mouth, so again just a small sausage, that just goes on about there. So he just needs his little eyeballs. I've got an edible pen here, so just put the detail on like that. There he is. Perfect little poo emoji. So I hope you've enjoyed watching, and I hope you really enjoy making this Play-Doh. And do send us lovely videos or pictures of you making yours. I'd love to see them. So hashtag stay home, get cooking. Thanks for joining me, and I'll be back soon with loads more fun things to do with food. Bye! Say goodbye, Mr. Pooh. Bye! And Mr. Chick. See you later.